Gives me
possible.
anxiety. No, I don't like it.
But yes. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk with Tushar. And today we have Angie with us from Phenix. Angie, how are you doing? Are you happy in your life?
Hey, yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me today. Super excited. How are
Yeah,
you?
let's go.
Let's pretend we didn't chat before this, okay?
Yeah. We are talking for the first time, guys. Before this, we have not chatted about how we dislike ZK uh, at all. So, Angie, what are your honest opinion on ZK as a tech?
Wow, right? Hard from the very beginning. Okay. Well, I actually do not dislike ZK. It's just I feel like it's not the ultimate tag to stick to when it comes to privacy. So like yes, it allows you to build some cool use cases. It's cool for like a lot of verification processes. But when you think something like more complex and more advanced, um, ZK just can't do it at full scale. So, yeah, that's why I always tell people that it's great tech, but it's not the end game.
Okay, but by the way, just like a thought at the top of the mind, I was thinking about this couple of weeks ago. Like, c- I mean, why majority of the time the conversation is about either ZK or FHE or something else? Like, can't it be like all of these protocols of privacy infras together in one app? Because every infra, what I assume, have their own pros and cons from implementation perspective to execution perspective. So if someone is building something, then integrating multiple different infras should be a way to approach it, right? Like why there's always like you can either select a ZK or you have to select an FHE.
Um, yeah, I think it's like always about competition, and every team promotes their own tech stack, which makes a lot of sense, right? So we vouch for FHE just because you know uh, we are fully into FHE, and we believe that this is the future of privacy, not just for blockchains, by the way. So at the same time, there is a bunch of use cases where you also need to use ZK for some parts, right? For some specific flows. So I think we as an industry need to be more thoughtful about it. And if the end goal is to provide composable privacy for like DeFi and make the user experience for the users as smooth as possible, we need to provide them with those solutions. And it shouldn't be a debate like which one is better. It's just if you dig a little bit deeper, you start understanding that like some tech can only do this much, and if you want to go beyond this, you need to pivot to something else or layer some other tech on top of what you already built, right? um, I think it will change. We will come to that point at some point when everyone will be pivoting to FHE.
Now, let's go. I'm looking forward to that day when everyone would be pivoting to FHE and Phoenix would be the household name of all the big corporations. That would be a really cool time, to be honest. But yes, Angie, majorly you're a marketing person, right? Like you are the go-to marketer for every human being, like one of the finest. And like you would accept that title as one of the finest marketers in the world.
No, I think that's like way too much. I still have a lot of things to learn. I mean, I'm experienced, but um, I still have some idols of marketing, that I'm learning from. So I would not put myself on that
Okay,
level.
who are those idols? Like, I'm curious now. You have triggered my curiosity. Who are, like, let's say, two idols in marketing you look up to or you learn from?
Um, I'm not personally I haven't met her personally, but I like what Emily from Hype is doing. I just saw yesterday that she quit Hype and now she's on board with Ostium, which is also super cool, very great team. So I really like her approach, very data driven. At the same time, like lots of cool creative experiments that she's done and shared publicly. So always happy to learn from her and would love to meet one day. I also really, really like what Kraken marketing team is doing in terms of, reaching out to new audiences, onboarding Web 2 to Web 3, all that good stuff. So it's a bunch of people I know, not specific one. I'm also a huge fan of Leon from Unfungible. Had my pleasure to meet him in Miami, and he's also the sweetest person. Like you would never know. Yeah.
Okay, that's new. But again, I guess a lot of people in Web3 marketing by default are sweet human beings. Like everyone is like, let's support each other. Well,
Actually, yeah, yeah. Compared to Web 2, like people from Google, Apple, they always have this healthy but still competition. Here in Web 3, we're more like willing to share some insights, case studies, just give a piece of advice, which I really appreciate about our industry.
that's nice. That's cool. But yeah, like we talked about how you learn new things from these marketers. But as you mentioned, you are an experienced marketer till a great extent. So if I had to ask you, what is that one specific marketing skill that you can confidently say you are one of the fine or you are like decently good at? And I'm not talking about like a vague skill, like a very specific
Hmm.
thing in marketing. Then what would that be?
Oh, uh, um, wow, very specific one. I think that would be um, creative activations. So something that goes beyond what people used to do. Like, I love playbooks, but to some extent, most Web 3 playbooks are not useful anymore. And you have to always get creative and figure out some other ways to engage with your target audience. So, creative activations, be it like some sassy swag or I don't know, some sort of videos that make people think about your tech in the way they didn't think before. So everything creative, but at the same time, to actually make sure this part works, like creativity part works, you also need to be data driven at the same time, which is kind of a rare mix for a marketer usually, but I think I'm pretty good at both. Yeah.
So, like a decent mix of coming up with creative ideas backed by data and then like executing them for very
Yeah.
specific brand or project.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I feel if we see all the events that Phoenix have hosted, it kind of like backs the statement that you've said, cause like whatever events or activities I've seen Phoenix doing, like one of the first companies in Web3 I've seen do these kind of stuff, like from vibe coding or dating tool to like building games and whatnot. And like, which marketing team have done that? I mean, some of them have done it, like even Aventis have done it. I know Covalent folks, they have done it on some scale, but Phoenix have done it like so much back to back. And again, now you guys are like bringing out a running club or something. I remember that discussion happening.
Yeah. Well, I need to give a shout out to Red Hika, you know her well, because most ideas are actually coming from her. And on my end, now I'm more, um, trying to like filter out those ideas because there's a lot and there is like certain budget and resources we're operating with, and also make sure that we have all the data insights to decide that this is the exact idea we need for this stage um, to achieve X goal, right? And then measure and track what were the results. So I think I was lucky enough to find Reds with very cool Web2 experience in marketing. She worked at Red Bull India before, and she actually, you know, nailed those activations in Web2. So now she has a lot of insight and like fresh ideas to bring to Web3, which is really, really cool.
That makes sense. Like having someone with experience working at Red Bull, which is one of the craziest company when it comes to marketing
Yep.
activations, is like a good team member you got lucky with, which is nice. But again, just like a quick follow-up question. When you were answering this, you talked about budget, KPIs, the data points that you track and like look forward to when you're running activations. Uh, like just trying to understand from a perspective of a marketer when it comes to budgeting, how does your thought process or flow works? Because when it comes to marketing, it is I personally feel it is still a great extent the most vague thing a marketer can do, because you never know what is a right budget for which activations. It's always a gamble. If it works, it works well. If it don't works, all the money just goes away. So when it comes to budgeting, like how does I'm not sure if you can share like internal how Phoenix does that, but from like a general marketer perspective, if I'm a marketer of a brand and I'm sitting with the CEO, how does that budgeting discussion should go on from your perspective?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a tough one, and it's always been tough. Doesn't matter if you're a huge corporation with like solid budgets or a tiny little startup with very, very limited resources. You always need to, make sure that whatever you do is worth the investment, right? So you would want to think of a projected ROI from this campaign or um, whatever activation you're running. And like to start with setting up a goal, right? A set of KPIs or like one main KPI that you're trying to hit with this one. And then like what kind of ROI would be okay, what kind of ROI would be like beyond expectation. And that will help you assess, like compare and assess which ideas are worth at this stage and which might be not that effective just for your specific case or like this kind of market or your marketing strategy overall. So it used to be the case for me at Binance. Whenever I pitched an idea, the first question would be, what are we trying to achieve with this? Like, is it new users, retain old users, or like something else, or just like brand awareness? And the second question would be like, what is the projected ROI for this? Um, at the same time, there is this like brand awareness thing that you cannot really measure that much. You will only see the impact within some time, right? And um, you can see the mind share growing. You can see that IRL, when you say, hey, I'm from Phoenix, people say, yeah, I know what you guys are doing. So you can actually track it somehow, but there is no like direct correlation, right, with this activation for increasing brand awareness and our brand became like more, popular among the target audience. It's usually a very high hard thing to measure. So I would say brand awareness things are actually the riskiest ones because you will never know. You will only see the results with some time. And usually founders do not like to hear that kind of answer. So like most founders and startups prefer more like, data driven approach when you can say we're executing ABC and we're getting XYZ.
Yeah, no, that completely makes sense from like brand awareness activation being the riskiest one. And I guess that's why a lot of the startups at an early stage try to avoid it, even though it is important till some level. But most of the time the actual KPI that you can show to the investors is the main goal, which I guess is the product users most of the time, which is hard to maintain and get. So any activation that gives some level of guarantee on getting the ROI, which most of the time is users, uh, is like the best activation that founders or CEOs would be like, yeah, go ahead, here's the budget, get us the users.
Yeah, that's why I'm a fan of, a comprehensive strategy where you combine different types of campaigns with different goals. You have the funnel, like clear understanding of your funnel, what exactly you're trying to drive at this point. And this way, within like let's say 6 month time frame, you will be able to actually assess solid results because that's the strategy we're going for with Fhenix. So we run a lot of creator facing campaigns. We also do a lot of product marketing, a lot of content from like showing up FHE from different angle, a lot of team-led marketing, a lot of founder-facing things, and it all combined within the long term or like semi-long term, it gives you the results you want. So like when I joined Fhenix, I knew that this was one of the like I guess one of 3 FHE companies on the market at that time, and people didn't know much about it. When I said like, "Hey, I'm from Phoenix," people didn't know like it was FHE related. Now I can say that when we're at events, at larger conferences, people know more about us. They recognize our team members, myself included. They say, "Oh, we've seen your Pretty in Privacy series," or like, "We've seen your, interview with your founder, Guy Ziskin." So I actually see the brand awareness part growing. At the same time, we get a lot of inbound for like BD and DevRel from different teams that they want to build on Phoenix, use our SDK. So there's, good correlation between actually growing the brand and getting like new builders, eventually new customers when we go mainnet.
Yeah, I mean, that's good to hear that, like, having a comprehensive strategy that takes care of both awareness and the actual KPI is technically always the end goal the marketer should aim for, instead of just coming up with an awareness campaign and trying to ask for the budget from the founder that approve this much, which is nice. But yeah, like talking about KPIs and all, what would you say? What is the KPI you are focusing from your life perspective? I mean, are like an experienced person. I guess you are a mom also, if I'm not wrong, right? So like, what is like the next thing that you want to do in your life? What is the next thing Angie want to do in her life?
Wow. Uh, I feel like I might have existential crisis after this.
Wait, you have not thought about that?
So, yeah, I think I heard those theories that to actually become financially independent, you need to calculate your like monthly spends and multiply it by, I don't know, 6 or like 12 months or 32 months, whatever. Um, so I think like, achieving that kind of financial freedom that would allow me to not be worried about the financial part of, our family and be able to actually like um, do whatever I like. I mean, I'm doing what I like now, but still not have this on the back of your mind. Like, am I safe with my job within, I don't know, like 12 months time frame, I feel like in Web3, especially with all these AI developments and layoffs, you still have some sort of uncertainty all the time. Um, as an anxious person, I at least do. So I guess achieving this like financial freedom for, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 years time frame, that would be very very helpful for me to grow on other directions that I'm trying to grow.
Okay, that makes sense. So the next goal is to have enough funds for 3 years to not work and just chill with the family.
Yeah, yeah. I know for sure, for a fact, I won't be unemployed. I just can't. I can't not work. So, just
Oh,
having this, like, safety and like peace of your mind, I think that's the goal.
damn. And that's a nice thought to have peace of your mind. And like when it comes to peace of your mind, I remember I was having this debate with one of my friend who's a founder about having a therapy budget for the employees in the company. That
Love that. Need that.
yeah, like I was like, bro, we all work in Web3. Therapy is the bare minimum you have to provide to your employees, I feel.
That is
Like,
so funny.
do Phoenix have that?
No, but I feel like I have to propose it because also the amount of um autism and ADHD I face within like people I get to meet in Web3 is crazy. And these are like the smartest people I've ever met, and they all have their own, um, systems to kind of go through life with the existing kind of how do you say it properly, with the existing um I don't know, peculiarities of their brain, I guess. So I feel like therapy is really the baseline. We all need it, not even a single argument around that.
Yeah, so like I made him create a budget for therapy for his employees. And now I'm going to
Yeah.
influence other companies to do the same. I'm like, get a therapist. Because, fun fact, I am aware of a lot of hedge funds in New York who have their own in-house therapist whose whole work is to help the employees to not feel at their worst, but to feel
Hmm.
at their best, and so that they can perform better when the markets are open. And I'm like, bro, that's such a cool thing to have. So yeah, like
Yeah.
everyone can't have an in-house therapist, but maybe like some therapy budget can be a good starting point for a lot of startups.
Yeah, for sure. Especially since most of us work remotely, you don't always get this amount of, support or like bonding with your team. So I feel like a lot of things are usually lost in translation, and that creates either like a burnout or some frustration. So you definitely need to talk this out.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, talking about burnout, I'm assuming you have also been burned out multiple times throughout your career. I'm assuming it. I can be wrong. Do correct me.
No. Yeah, I really was. I really was. I can say I've been in my lowest, I guess. After I quit Binance, not because I quit Binance, but eventually within a couple months. So I've been a co-founder of an NFT marketplace, and it was just like, bad time to market, bad decisions to make, everything compounds and nothing works out. So we decided to part our ways. It was like end of 2022. Also, the war in Ukraine started,
Yeah.
so a lot of different conditions that just didn't work out, and that was the time when I was like almost depressed, kind of. And I was debating whether I should quit Web3, continue doing something marketing related, but maybe Web 2. I also started my own business here in Ukraine. I had a doggy daycare. It was very fun.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was a good, break for me from Web 3 and just time to think about life and like priorities. But then I came back to Web 3 marketing just I think I do it best. Yeah.
Damn, like doggy daycare center. That sounds so cool. Like,
It was amazing. Yeah. I can send you some pictures
oh,
so you can add it.
please send those pictures. Damn,
Yeah.
cause like one thing that I personally feel, I mean there's this concept called pet cafes where you like go and eat, and then there are like pets like cats and dogs walking around or
Mhm.
with you, and that's like an experience that helps you forget about your life or problems and all. So I'm like, having your own doggy daycare, oh, that sounds so cool. Like I want to do that. Like this is one of the bucket list item of starting my own pet daycare center or something. Would be super fun.
Yeah. It was an amazing experience, honestly. I had to close it eventually because I gave birth to my daughter and it became super hard to manage both kids and dogs. But it was super fun. Highly recommend.
Done deal. I'm going to do it. Like that and vertical farming are like two of the things I want to do now for sure. Crazy. But yes, we have limited time, so I'm going to like let's move on to the final phase. I've shared the game link with you. You can open
Oh my
it
god.
and you can share the screen. It's a very simple game. It's not super complicated. I know we live a very complicated life, so I keep the game simple. Or maybe I'm saying it sarcastically, and the game is actually complicated. We don't know. uh,
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. So I need to share my screen.
yes,
Trust the floor.
yes. So
Um,
you can write down your name and let's go. Click on play.
that was easy.
Yeah, like easy onboarding. I'm a believer of. Yes. So yeah, you can just click on play and then the game will start.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cool.
What? Wait. How do I? How do I play it?
I mean arrow
I press
keys.
space.
I mean arrow keys or WASD. Like any of those will move the character.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
Wait. The hell? I am not supposed to.
jump on the green blocks.
Oh, on the green blocks. That was not intuitive, to be honest. Bad UX, but okay.
Yeah, I trust you. Cause like the whole concept of building this game was rage baiting human beings. I love to rage bait people.
Wait, I can jump on this one?
No, it's a fake block.
Okay, interesting.
The actual one was invisible.
The hell? Oh my god. I
Yeah.
haven't played games.
Oh, damn.
Wait. Oh, okay. So they can just disappear, right? So now I can't
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
on that
If
one.
you'll stand on them for a long time, they will disappear. So you have to jump very quickly.
That's tricky. I guess I. Yeah, I guess I failed. Cause I. Oh!
Oh, let's go.
Wow.
Yeah,
What if I just like?
yeah, you can. You can.
Wow. Okay. Um. Why physics left the chat? I saw the save. Why save doesn't save?
Because it's a rage bait, it's a lie. The
Uh,
concept of the game is game would be lying to you every level.
my trust issues. You used it against me.
Yeah,
Wait, now it works backwards. What the hell?
yeah. The arrow key switched.
What? Wait, I'm concerned.
Oh
uh,
damn, damn. Okay, you are died.
bro, this is hard.
Yeah, this is one of the hard levels. You have to okay. A tip for you:
I cannot
you have to stand on
get
the
used
edge
to.
of the red block. So try to go for the
Yeah.
edge of the red block
Sh-
and not the whole block. Damn, skill issue. Yeah.
Scam.
I, I won't deny that possibility. I have seen people rage baiting and destroying their keyboard, laptop also while playing this game.
Yeah, I feel like I'm that kind of person. Oh, okay,
Oh, let's
cool.
go, let's go, let's go. Don't.
And I
Oh,
went, I went the wrong way.
I'm
The
also.
hell?
Oh,
Okay,
let's go, let's go. Yeah.
okay,
Now move ahead and jump
okay,
and move ahead. Yeah, let's go. Good.
okay. Whew.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, now it works properly. Okay, cool. Oh, excuse me?
Damn.
Wait. Oh, I
Yeah.
do not understand this. Shit.
Oh, you have to don't jump on the green block. Avoid that.
You know, it goes very fast when you try to.
Yeah, agreed.
Can we edit out the parts when I lost and just leave the ones when I won?
No,
Uh, no?
no,
That's
no,
bad.
we can't. I have to show everyone how bad you were at this game.
I'm terrible at this.
Trust me,
Woo!
trust me, you're not as terrible as other guests that came before you. Bro,
I
Piyush
feel
died
like you're
50
saying it
times.
to everyone.
Oh no, he literally died 50 times and he was unable to
Okay, cool.
complete 15 levels.
I'm all sweaty now. Okay,
E-
jump here, now it lies. I see. Ah, that was
Damn, you're
easy.
smart or what?
What are these fires? Fireballs.
Fireballs. This one is easy. You have to avoid fireballs. They are very random, so you never know when they will come. Run
Oh, okay.
fast. Oh, damn. Okay, okay. You have died 20 times already. Not bad.
Oh, not bad.
21. Still not bad.
Wait.
Anything is
Oh,
better than 50.
okay. Yeah. Shit.
Damn. How bad can you be? Yes.
Oh no. I was so close. No, I wasn't.
No, you are not.
Shit.
But damn, like, I mean, we don't have to continue playing. You
Can I
can
just
try.
surrender?
Yeah, you can. You can. I was going to give you that option
Okay,
that
one
you can
more.
surrender if you want. You can do like a final try for this level and then you can surrender.
Oh, shit. It works backwards again? Sometimes? What the
Yeah.
hell?
Oh. You
Uh,
just want to complete this level, right? Addictive games it is.
wait, I don't know how to do it.
Oh.
Got it. No, I think level 10 is the last one for me. This one is too hard.
Yeah, this is like one of the hardest levels. This and level 11 both are super hard. Like, it would be a surprise if someone can complete these levels. You still want to try, damn. Not bad.
No, no, I'm giving up.
I mean, I see you trying.
Also, the tip, you've learned nothing, it kills my confidence completely. No, I think I did pretty decent job.
Trust me, you have not died 50 times, so you have done pretty decent job. Let's
Nice.
go. You can stop the screen share now.
Whew.
Let's go. Damn. So, how was your experience playing this game?
It was bad. I'm telling you, vibe coding with Coffee SDK with zero experience would be way easier.
Oh, fun fact, I have made a game with like co-FHE also. It's a mystery thriller where a scam have happened and you are like a character who is trying to solve the mystery by finding encrypted notes in a big city. So
Wow.
yeah, I should have gave you that game's link. That is more fun.
Wait, in big city, meaning like IRL, you need to go outside?
No, not like in a real life, but it would be like a
Ah,
city on the screen.
got it.
Yeah, you
Got
can
it.
move your character in the city, in buildings, different floors, talking to different people. Like, I've built a proper Pokemon yellow, Pokemon red type of a game on Phenix.
I love it. This is such a coincidence because Reds just proposed a similar idea yesterday. I swear. So I need
I've,
to
I've,
connect you
I've
two,
told her
maybe.
about this game. Yeah, that was my prompt for this month.
Whoops.
Yeah, and I mean,
Okay,
you can talk to her. I can share the game link with you after the recording. But yes,
cool.
it was a super nice talking to you, Angie. I hope you had fun. You had fun?
Yeah, I really did. Even though it was embarrassing playing, that's it's
I,
okay.
I trust you that you had fun. Like, I'll just keep that part.
I
That's
feel
it.
like we can make a ton of memes from my face expression when I played that.
Yeah, trust me, we can. Like, there was this one point where you just opened your eyes a lot. Like, I'm like, that's a meme. That's a meme for sure.
Mimetic potential.
Yeah, you can be the next viral meme in Web3. Yeah, you should do that.
Cool, cool. I'd love to.
But yeah, thank you so much once again. Let me stop the recording
Thanks.
now.